Can you measure your heart rate and blood pressure with a selfie? Can I avoid using that annoying manual blood pressure cuff where I have to guess the reading half the time? It seems so. The Anura app is a showcase of this technology by the company Neurologics, and there's some pretty cool science behind this actually. The light from your phone travels beneath your skin as it's translucent and is then re-emitted. The re-emitted light is affected by hemoglobin and melanin. So in a hemoglobin-rich area where there's a lot of red blood cells and rich blood flow, you'll have a different color signature versus another area of your face that's more melanin-rich, meaning there's not as much blood flow. The app uses machine learning with the image to basically determine the hemoglobin signal in these 17 regions of your face, and they're using hemoglobin as a surrogate for blood volume and blood pressure. Basically, if you have more hemoglobin there, more red blood cells, more blood. This process is called Transdermal Optical Imaging, and I've linked 2 papers in the description that really go into the details of it. So when you log into the app, you have to kind of wait for 20 or 30 seconds or so for the analysis to be done. And then right now you're only getting an estimate of your heart rate. I think the blood pressure feature has been removed for now, and maybe they're saving it for a future release. The reading was pretty accurate when I compared it to just a pulse oximeter, a finger sensor. It was just 2 beats per minute off. With the blood flow information from your face, they also get the heart rate variability, so the changes in the length of time in between the beats. And if you have a lot of heart rate variability, that's been shown to be associated with emotional strain, elevated anxiety, emotional arousal. So you have to wonder, what would this thing look like in different situations, Maybe on my subway commute, on my trip to the Denny's bathroom, after a massive jackpot win. But of course, this was tested in a very standardized setting with ideal lighting. So my subway brawl measurement might not be feasible or accurate. In their original 2019 paper, they discussed how they lacked a sufficient number of subjects with either very dark or very fair skin tones. And for me, that begs the question, would I still be able to get an accurate measurement during my weekly mud mask facials? In that same study, they showed a 95% accuracy of blood pressure measurements when compared to a gold standard. So it's clear that their tech works. I'm interested to see what they do with it. They've discussed real-time blood pressure and heart rate measurements while you're on a treadmill. Of course, this would be a big game changer for virtual care, but I have suggestions of my own. I'm thinking they could do a partnership with iMessage, get real-time heart rate variability measurements while texting significant others, basically functioning as a quasi lie detector, get a sense of the stress level of the other person as they type. This could be an important tool just for keeping each other honest. And we might be surprised what we end up finding. I am excited by transdermal optical imaging and what can be done with it. The Anura app by Neurologics, I would say it's more of like a tech demo, kind of bare bones at this time, but still works. So I'm going to have to give it 4 pogo sticks out of 5.